Good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. And no, it's not normal. There was just an issue with the mic. I had to get it figured out. And yes, today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And no, this is not something Disney started. This started many years before. I know it's been going around at least 30 years. So if Disney thinks they want it, if Disney thinks they own it, Disney can fuck themselves. Why? Because it's been around a long fucking time. Now, I got somebody backstage already. Big surprise. It's Yvette. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
First of all, turn off the tab that's making your voice do a double.
Um, huh? I don't
It's
have.
like something's overlapping and it's like repeating itself about half a second after you say it. So, very weird.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but
Now
shouldn't
I
be.
can't see the chat. Is it still happening, chat?
Now, unless you had the tab open yourself, I don't know. But
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I jumped in I didn't know I was still in backstage because I plopped in, then I went to the chat. I don't know how the phone works. You know what I'm like.
and JP says my voice was fine, so it was probably
It was
the
me.
phone.
Yeah, it was me. My apologies. So, May the 4th. I am
Correct.
probably the worst person to have on a stream for this because my knowledge of Star Wars is not brilliant. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was the first movie came out in 1977?
All right. Let's see here. Go ahead, chat. Let her know. What year did Star Wars come out? Because let's see here now. Then of course JP says it's a blonde moment for you because the thing. Let's do the day, kids. Always check yourself first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know it could do that.
Oh, trust me. When it happens enough, when it happens enough, that's the first thing you go for.
Yeah, my bad. I'll hold my hands up. I had no idea it did that. Always accept responsibility if it's my fault.
Absolutely. And still waiting on the chat for any information. Let's see here now. We've got 3 watching, even though we've got more in the chat. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, you never know with those numbers, Captain. You know what YouTube's like.
Oh, yes. I highly suspect their numbers are off.
Well, I saw 7 literally just before I left, so I doubt. God knows. I don't.
Well, they probably saw this and went, nah, never mind.
I think although I've had some sleep, Captain, after being subjected to that crap this morning I was watching, my brain's probably fried anyway.
You see, that's the thing. You're not appreciating it for what it is.
No. I was trying to remember. It was called Monkey with Pigsy and all those. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was over here when I was young. And I remember watching that thinking, this is dire then. So, monkey, pixie.
Let's put it this way: it's still better than the garbage they release now, which is pretty bad.
Well, as I say, that put me off. I think kung fu films for life. Any of that.
Yeah.
The only one I ever loved was Karate Kid.
Well, it's different. I assume
Yeah,
you mean the original, not the remake with garbage.
you know damn well I don't do remakes.
Well, I wanted to make certain, because there are people that listen that may not know.
Ralph Macchio. Oh, he was lovely. I'm probably butchering his name there, but that's the best I can do. So am I right about Star Wars? Was it 1977? Because I actually remember going to the cinema to see the very, very first one, and because my late father was a huge sci-fi fan. I think I've said that before, and I always got dragged along to everything because I was into sci-fi as well. So I remember seeing the first one in the cinema,
And
and
yes, it was 77. You're
it
correct.
was. You know why I remember that date so well? Because it was also the Silver Jubilee of the Queen, and it was a huge big deal over here. And it was also, I think, Elvis died, and I remember my mother crying. And that year is very prominent in my head, the things that went on. Yeah, there you go. Recalling a year, which most of you probably weren't even born.
Trust me, there are some that were born before then.
Oh dear. I didn't see the second one in the cinema or the
Really?
third one. I remember seeing them on VHS. But I did go to the first one, like I did to the first Star Trek.
Let me put it to you this way. I'm going to put JP's statement up. Now,
Elvis said, "No, I know. He's just gone home."
let me put it to you this way. Even if were true that he didn't actually die the day he was reported dead, he would be dead by now because, yeah, no, no way in hell. He's not living in Central America or whatever. Sorry. Okay, and
I forget there's conspiracy theories on that one. I don't keep up
oh
with the
yes,
conspiracy theories, I'm afraid. Well, I try not to anyway. My brain is full of enough mush as it is.
and Mountains of Elysium. Greetings, my friend Captain Trek, and fellow nerds. On May the 4th, Star Wars Day, live long and prosper. Agreed.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Good morning, mountains.
So, what's going on, everyone? And I do want to make it clear that when I'm talking about Star Wars, I mean, well, and I say it in the description, episodes 1 through 6, and the Clone Wars only. That's it. Nothing more. No.
Yeah, I'm good 1 to 6, but I never went further than that. I literally gave up after the sixth one.
Uh, See, you were good to stop because that was actually the end of the story.
I
Now,
know.
yes, they did have books that were uh, I don't know the different types of canon. They've got different grades: G
Mm.
canon, D canon,
Wow.
whatever. Anyhow, uh,
It's similar in Doctor Who. I mean, I've read a few of the Dalek books they've released, and they're great fun. But I don't consider them canon myself
no.
as a Doctor Who fan. So, but that's in my own head. I think
Hmm.
canon you can level out in your own head whether you want it in canon or not.
Right.
But I tend to agree with you. If it's on the screen and we've watched it, it's canon. You know that's something we share. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, I do hope you've got other people with more knowledge than Star Wars than me because I'm pretty poor at it. I'm afraid. Out of all of them, Star Wars sort of comes lower. I'm afraid, and I know everyone's gonna hate me for that, but I'm sorry.
And of course, JP says, "LOL, D canon." Oh, really, really? Oh, I would agree. That's more. Disney stuff is garbage. Fuck
Yeah.
that. That's not canon at all. No, I don't care what they say. They may own it. No, that's all shit.
Now, a question because I haven't watched it, but I know lots of people that have watched The Mandalorian, and
Yes.
they rated it quite well. A lot of people. Others were a bit more, excuse me, a bit more dismissive. I suppose. I don't know. Sort of, how does the US side feel about The Mandalorian? Out of curiosity.
Well, there have been quite a few people who eh, it it depends on who you ask. Honestly, some people it's
Mm.
like, oh yeah, it's great, blah blah blah. Star Wars is back, and others it's like, okay, yeah, it's not bad. It's more Star Wars than the other Disney stuff, but it's not. Yeah, and I'm more on the side of, yeah, it's kind of Star Wars, but they really didn't go out on any edges. They didn't take any chances. Um,
Right.
they could have done far better.
Hmm.
Um,
So obviously the Luke Skywalker moment, which everyone was yapping on about, was
I could,
huge over here.
yeah, and it was huge over here. There were a lot of people that were, well, hell, there were even videos made. People crying when they saw it. It's like, of course, a certain someone we know who made a video with a title in it that gave away the fucking secret.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, LTG did. He
I think it
titled it,
broke. I think it broke in the UK before it hit the
yes,
screens as well. I don't think it wasn't I think a lot of YouTubers broke it at the same time it got out. But
yes, but see,
as I wasn't watching it, I wasn't bothered.
he had on his title screen for the episode review, Luke, who's back. And, um, yeah,
Yeah,
and
it depends if spoilers bother you or not. Uh, these days it's really hard to get away from spoilers. I mean, we knew Chibnall in Doctor Who was going to do something dire. we had no idea how bad it was going to be. So that was a shock. But generally, things leak out about everything, and it's really hard on the internet not to get the spoilers. Um, Trying to stay away from things if you don't want to find out about them.
Well, see,
You know,
there's a difference between posting a video where you can choose to watch it or not, and posting a fucking thumbnail with it.
I'm sure. In fact, I know he wasn't the only one. There were plenty of YouTubers that
Oh,
did
I'm
it
sure.
because it was uproar right around every community, regardless.
But
I mean,
his
the
was the
news got
first
out.
I
People were
saw.
breaking it on the Doctor Who channels. So, you know, because it was such huge news. Now, JP's like some Mandalorian. Cool. I was just curious as to how people felt about it because I've heard sort of differing. I'd say I heard more positive than negative, but having not bothered with Star Wars after Episode 6, I wasn't going down that route. As I say, probably the worst person to have on May the 4th.
And JP says, Doctor Who ended for me with Capaldi.
Yeah, pretty much. I think all of us agree on that. However, we suffered through because we reviewed them, and yeah, Chibnall can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. He will go to hell for what he did. If it exists. And if it doesn't, I'll create one for him.
No, let's just say that the existence of hell has not been disproven. So,
No, no, hey, you know me, full of theories on everything.
absolutely.
I don't disregard anything. I'm open to all options. God, that didn't sound right. I am not doing well this week, am I?
Well, it's
I
just
think
lucky for
Bert nearly fell out of bed when I used the word pounding yesterday. Oh dear. Yeah. Doesn't mean the same over here, that word. That's the trouble. I have to really check what I'm saying when I'm in the US.
Oh, let's see here. And TWTG content, or excuse me. They almost had me back with the Mandalorian ending, but lost me when they did the Gina thing.
Ah. Yes, all that hoo-ha. I never even bothered reading about it, to be honest. Oh God, you know,
Oh
just
my
one of those things.
God, JP. Oh, good Lord. I want to see Yvette's.
I'd rather see Hugh Laurie play the Doctor. Yeah, that. You know what? I have no issue with fucking anyone else playing the Doctor. Literally, I'd play the Doctor.
You would do a better doctor than, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could do any worse, and I'm no actress. And coming from a family with actress in it, and been told I'm crap at acting, I still could do a better job.
Agreed. Agreed. Well, so how are things there, by the way?
Good. Well, I finally crashed out. Um, Asleep. I got good night's sleep. The cat has gone from the rafters of the garage, so that's good news. The weather here has been like monsoon rain all night and this morning, so that was fun. Apart from that, not much to report, I'm afraid. Pretty much I've got a couple of days off, which is good. I can catch up on some rest and relaxation, apart from the usual stuff. So a little bit of stress-free for a couple of days, which is nice.
That is always good to hear. And
So I will give my opinions on the first three Star Wars, okay? I mean, the first one was brilliant. It
yes.
gave us a base. But I, like a lot of people I know, The Empire Strikes Back is my favourite
Mm-hmm.
out of the three of them. I'm not talking about all six, the
Right.
the initial original three. I thought The Empire Strikes Back was absolutely amazing. And of course the reveal of I am your father, Luke, or whatever it was, after he chopped his hand off. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I am your father. Yes.
yes. I knew I'd get it wrong. I think I've seen it about 3 times.
And I still cringe every time somebody says the incorrect line. It's like no, 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 no.
I'm very sorry. I did admit I'd probably got it wrong after I said it.
Well, yes. And I have no problem with that. You've already self-admittedly said, you're not the biggest Star Wars fan, and you know,
No, well, as I say, the initial three were really good. The prequels were, well, yeah, I only watched them because Ewan McGregor was in them. Sorry about the helicopter flying right over my window there.
no
Um,
problem.
yeah, I mean, I really only watched the prequels because Ewan McGregor was in them. Because I'm a big fan of his. So I probably wouldn't have watched them if he wasn't in it. I probably wouldn't have even gone there. So yeah.
Krish, Krish, really?
What? What?
And then
What spoilers?
talking about the whole Luke's father thing. Yeah.
Oh,
If you
spoilers.
don't,
Oh, well.
please.
Oh dear.
For a movie that's over 40 years old, if you
Well,
haven't seen it, yeah, deal with it. Then, of course, Mountain joins in. Wait, wait, wait. Darth Vader is Luke's father? Yes. Yes, you
should have known better than
smartass.
to say it. Oh dear. Go on, get it out your system, guys.
And yes, Carlo, you are here.
Okay, Carlo, how are you? I haven't spoken to you in ages.
How are you doing, Carlo? Oh, yes. I think it's going to be one of those days. Not only am I having to look forward to Bloom Care, yay,
Yes, of course, yes. To be jabbed, don't you?
and I'm going to
No,
be
that's
jabbed
tomorrow.
today.
Today. Yes, today. That's right. It's
Yeah,
tomorrow you're going to be sick.
correct.
Predictably, anyway. You never know.
No, no, and I'm assuming I probably won't, but I'm going to prepare just in case I am.
Well, since I've had the first one and had the experience of being off, I would have presumed I'm going to get the same from the second one. So I'm
Right.
going to
I was off. My stomach was wheezy, but you know, it wasn't any.
Yeah, I mean, I carried on as well, but you know, I wish I hadn't after, if you know what I mean. I wish I'd just made the phone call and stayed in bed. But, that doesn't drive people, so you push yourself. And you do. I do anyway. I'll push myself till I drop. It's pretty much what happened yesterday. Uh,
Ah,
I may not sound all with it, but I am much more with it today. Ah, yes. I'm looking forward to Stargate Watch Party tomorrow.
absolutely.
Yeah, last 3 episodes of season 1.
Cool. And let's see here. Carlos says Tuesday is always Tuesday. JP says, I need to go get my drugs today. Yep. This would be from the pharmacy.
Mm,
Says, no, we're not talking about illegal drugs. We're talking about prescription medication. Thank you,
yeah.
YouTube. Uh, Carlo won't be on too long. He needs some sleep before work
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah.
Had a busy morning with some good people. Well, that's good to hear.
Great.
And let's see here if I can find it again. There we go. That way, if anybody comes in, they don't have to worry. They can find the link in the pinned comment.
Oh, yes, we don't want to repeat a bird scrolling.
No, absolutely not.
An image I want out of my head.
And JP's woohoo! 5 more days and holidays start. What holidays?
Oh,
I don't
now,
know.
are you going away or are you just having some time off or?
I have absolutely no idea. First of all, I'm not Canadian. Second of all, I'm not looking up anything at this moment. Um, so, JP's, please answer in the chat because I know you can't come on now or won't. Either one. Um,
Well, no, he's up dead early, isn't he?
yes. Oh,
I know. Yeah,
JP's took off 5 paid days at work. Okay,
great,
that
nice
is good to
rest.
hear. Yes.
Good.
So at least he'll be enjoying his days off. That's always good to hear.
Take a drive up the Dalton. I'd love to do that. I'm sure he's done it already.
I I have no idea at all.
The Dalton Highway. Oh my goodness. Avalanche, threats of avalanche, whiteouts, you name it can happen on that road. It's a real rush. An ice road.
Thank
Probably
you,
wrong
no.
time of the year though. Starts at Winnipeg or near Winnipeg, where he lives. I know quite a lot about the area actually.
You're more than
Yeah.
welcome to say.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So what is your favourite part of the first movie, Captain?
Hmm. You know, the funny thing is, I'm thinking about it, and hmm. I'm gonna have to go with the most obvious, where Luke gets lucky, gets the shot in, and boom. Of course, it
Yeah,
wasn't the huge explosion that was redone in the remastered
yeah,
version, but it still blew up. It was good to see.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember having my fingers crossed in the cinema for that one. I think one of the most memorable recalls for me is when he puts that little token in R2D2 and the princess appears. That's a very vivid memory for me of that one.
And good morning, Arvik Saunders. How are you?
Hello, Arabic.
So, and he says, "Good morning. If with be with you. Also, hope all goes well with the vacation, as do we all.
Mm.
As do we all." And yes, yes, Carlo, hail on Kuroga.
I've
Ah,
learned way too much about Kroger in the last few weeks.
let's see here. R2D2 was a great character. I agree.
Actually, it's the only model of Star Wars I own is an R2D2. And considering I have a lot of models of different franchises,
Yes.
it's the only one from Star Wars is the R2D2 I've got. Yeah, that's bad for a collector.
Was that?
Well, I mean, I didn't hate Star Wars. It's just not top of my list. I mean, it's Doctor Who, Star Trek, Stargate, then Star Wars, maybe. I don't know. As franchises go in the sci-fi, Alien in the Alien universe is my favorite in films.
And we got somebody backstage. Let's see who it is.
Hello, world. It's Birdo Prey 5. Kapla. Happy
Kapla.
May the 4th.
Good morning, Bird.
Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Captain.
Good
You
morning.
ignored me in chat.
What?
You ignored me in
I
chat.
can't see chat.
I'm not seeing anything from you.
Above Arabic Sonder, I said, that's my kind of road. Yvette was describing
Oh,
the
the
road
Dalton
in
Highway.
Winnipeg. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to drive it.
It's
Okay.
okay,
Oh,
Captain.
okay. You're right. You did say it.
Yeah.
Paying attention to the chat, it's tough. It's a hard job. I know. I know firsthand. Hi, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie's there.
Charlie is telling me he wants to put something on that he can watch on the big screen television.
Oh, that's good.
You got shot. Push the bus.
Do you think he wants Coco Melon or Dave and Ava?
Either way, let's focus more on there, but it don't matter.
Okay.
It wasn't that interested.
Well, I think I like Coco Melon slightly better than Dave and Ava. Dave and Ava teaches kids to lie. It's terrible. I don't understand why anybody lets their kids watch Dave and Ava.
I like them melons.
I have no idea what it is. So
I've never heard of them either.
Come on, come this way. No, don't push that button. It's
Did Boston Space Season 3 come out?
the button.
Oh,
I don't
final
know.
season coming.
and
That's not.
no, Arvik, it's not my first. It's my second.
You think sassy?
It felt like I was coming on to say something, but now I don't know what it was.
And of course,
Wow, you sound like me.
Carlo wants to use a nephew of prey emoji. Yeah. Captain Trek, you see much British
Late.
TV shows.
Oh, we were talking about. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Bird, please.
What was our favorite part from what? Star Wars.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first movie.
Only the first movie.
So far, yeah,
Any of them, but yeah, particularly the first movie so far.
yeah.
I
Haven't
guess
got any further.
Princess Leia was my favorite part.
Wow, that's no surprise.
Huge shock here. Huge shock. Yeah.
Do you remember? I remember running around with belgy bumps on my ears, pretending to be Leia.
Yeah, that was quite the look. Still is. I mean, gotta say, I'm surprised more women don't go with that.
Too many hairpins, Bird. I've done it,
You can
and I
just
can
get a
still do
wig.
it with my
That's
hair.
pre-made wig.
I don't know.
Guys,
If
the
you've
guys
got the
don't
hair
care.
to do it, you don't care.
Guys usually don't mind.
No, I know.
Aw, Charlie's petting Sassy.
Oh,
Oh, we think Charlie said "Mama" yesterday for first time. I was holding him, and my sister came by. He's like, "Mama, Mama, Mama, Mama," and my sister started crying.
oh,
I did a little too. There was soot. There's some soot in the air.
yeah. When they first
Of
talk.
course. And of course, JP says the trash compactor scene was his favorite part, which was definitely cool.
Yes,
And
it was. It was well
JP
done as well. Yeah.
JP says cinnamon bun head. And yes, JP's bikini was in Return of the Jedi. We're currently only talking about episode 4, which was actually not episode 4, it was actually Star Wars. Thank you very much.
It certainly was when I went to see it at the cinema.
Correct. All right. Oh, great.
Sassy had just got a little further away. Just wants to be out of reach of Nephew of Prey.
Yep.
Yeah, animals do that.
Oh, she's going to escape now. She got down from the bed.
So I presume Charlie's at that age where he's sticking his fingers everywhere.
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask Bird. Okay.
No, he's not trying to stick his fingers. Not on Sassy, anyway. He does come up to the side of my bed and try to push buttons on my hospital bed. Yeah.
And got to that point where anything that's movable is worth touching.
Every time I hold him, he remembers, and he always goes for the Stream Deck. It's this thing that has a bunch of colorful buttons on it. Oh, he turned around. He knows what it is. It's the thing Anti-Tracker sent me that adjusts the scenes when I go live. So it looks just like a toy, except it doesn't make any noises. And he always goes to grab it and then push the buttons, which is usually fine if I'm not streaming, because it doesn't do anything if I'm not streaming on OBS. So But yeah, he's got his favorite toy connected to my computer for sure. Oh,
And good morning, Darth Astor.
Hey, Darth.
Bye-bye. You want to stand up and drink? So much to do. He puts it. I don't have time straight while I grandma. I gotta bring. I gotta try.
so you have any plans for May the 4th today, Cap?
Yes, getting my fucking shot and
Oh, that's right.
nothing else.
What time is your shot?
Well,
Did you say something?
first I have wound care at 11, which there are some days this stream has to be ended before then. And like today, where it's going to be ended long before then.
Gotcha. JP's is Bird of Prey. Now you have to get him to like EDM, and you'll have a budding DJ. I don't know what EDM is, but we don't want a DJ in the family. It's okay. I mean, if we already have Deej. We don't need another DJ in the family.
I'm going to say this.
Kind of.
Using initials when people aren't sure what the hell it is. Yeah, I have no idea what EDM is.
I think it's some type of electronic disc board or something, or management. I think it's a thing that DJs use, but it's the piece of equipment that hooks to a computer that makes it simulate like a two turntables. But I honestly don't know if that's what it is or not. I just given the sentence, that's what I assume it is.
No,
electronic dance music.
No.
Is all of them. I'm too busy to drink about it. Yes, we have those things.
Carlos says, I hope
Yep.
it's not a stormtrooper giving you a shot, Captain. And they'll miss.
Quite honestly.
I like that.
Quite honestly, with the way this morning's gone so far, I'd prefer that.
Captain, why do you have an eye patch on? I got my second COVID shot.
I know. You might be nothing, but.
Like, but why do you have an eye patch? Like, yeah, it was a stormtrooper.
Bird of Prey 5 Secret Hobby is out. Oh.
Good morning, Captain Foley. Coming in from Facebook.
Wait, it's concept.
Yes, good morning, Captain Foley. He's come in a few times.
It's his breakfast time. I'm sure he's getting his maple syrup and Tim Hortons ready.
Maple baba charger.
So, what about the second movie? What's everyone's favourite scene from the second movie?
The second movie, that's the one. Is that the one with the bikini?
Oh,
No,
it's not.
That's the third movie?
Yes.
Oh. Then I guess this part of my favorite part of the second movie is
Seeing you and dance with mommy.
Darth Vader killing Obi-Wan.
No.
That's the
movie.
first one. My God, I know more about Star Wars than you, and I'm
Who did
crap.
Darth Vader kill in the second movie?
The Emperor.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
was the third movie.
Ah, fuck.
No, the second movie.
You know what? My favorite part of the second movie was Princess Leia.
What?
Well, duh. Okay, let's see here. Started off on Hoth. They went to Cloud City. Well,
Yes, they did, didn't they? Yes, to see what's his face. I can never remember his name.
yes.
Laszlo Calrissian.
Yes, yeah.
Laszlo
Lando.
Calrissian. Lando Calrissian.
Lando. God, you got the worst two Star Wars fans on here, Captain.
Yep. Oh,
Sorry.
my God.
Well, my favourite scene is the bit where Darth Vader says the correct words. You fill them in, and he chops off Luke's hand. Definitely.
Oh, and that sucks, Darth Aster.
What's that?
Well, let's see here. He said, I had one of those DJ turntables. I should have kept it. But someone stole my rent money and I had to sell it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
And he says, would be quite useful now. And I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
You know,
would.
I'm a horrible second cousin, aunt, whatever you want to call me. I have always bought the kids a drum set every time because I'm evil.
Of course.
They love them. They love them.
Okay. Carlos says, what's your favorite ship?
In Star Wars,
Correct.
it's got to be the Millennium Falcon.
Death Star.
Nothing like it.
Of course, Bert says Death Star.
The destroyers were awesome, absolutely awesome looking.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to go with the Millennium Falcon, I think.
Oh, I agree. I agree. The Millennium Falcon is definitely the number one go-to. Yes.
Yeah.
Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon's a piece of junk. It's rusted. It shouldn't even be flying anymore.
Well, yes,
Well,
he did
If it
say
was
that.
Star Trek, it would already be in a garbage hump disposal, being hauled away as garbage.
well, keeping in mind that this is the Star Wars universe, not Star Trek universe. Ships had to last longer during a war.
Now the fighters, I'm probably going to get this wrong. The X-wings, are they called?
Yes, they had the X-wings. Yes, the Y wings
crap.
and B wings and whatever.
Yeah, and they were quite good, but I did like the funny looking ships from Vader's lot with the flat squares or whatever they were on the sides. The balls. They were balls with flat squares. I don't know what they were called. But they were excellent looking ships.
TIE fighters, or are you talking the one with folded wings, which was Darth Vader's TIE fighter?
Oh no, Darth Vader's one was the one that followed them down the channel. Was slightly different, wasn't it? No, the regular ones that couldn't shoot to save their lives. Yeah. I'm quite surprised I actually know some of the names of these things.
Yeah, I'm
Hello?
supposed to even be on a on a show tonight. At this point, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it because I don't know what's going to happen with the vaccine. So, or shot. I won't call it a
Just
fucking
be
vaccine.
positive. Be positive.
And so far, I haven't had a reason to be positive today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying. We're trying.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm pulling information out of my brain I didn't even know I had. So, what's your favourite part, Captain, of the second one?
That's really hard to say. I would have to go with the scenes on Dagobah,
Right. The
where
dancing, creepy little things. No? I don't
the
know.
Yoda.
Ewok.
No. That's the third one,
Okay, sorry.
and that's the forest moon of Endor.
Sorry.
Fortunately, I'm not in the round with Captain Foley, who I believe is supposed to be on that show as well. So I don't have to worry about that unless we end up in the same round in the third round or the fourth round, which I seriously doubt. So let me check the. Go back and go to. I hate going to Twitter, but let's go to Mike's Twitter page.
Isn't there just 3 rounds?
No, there are
First,
4
second, and
rounds.
final?
Nope, there are 4 rounds. In the first round.
Oh, okay.
Is-
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding the name of a round. So yes, I understand. But yeah, please
Round
describe.
1 is JJ Sith Lord, Chris Knight, NB Geek, and Darth Haster. In round 2, Captain Trek, Commodore Ty, and Positive Candor. There is an open slot in round 1. There are 2 open slots in round 2. In round 3, Michael T. As Desert Comics, Captain Foley, and Elihu Who. And I was right. Captain Foley isn't. And there are 2 open slots there. In the final round, and I will say this, there is a 30-second time limit on each contestant for each answer.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna make a big difference.
Yes. The final round, the winner from round 1, the winner from round 2, and the winner from round 3.
But is there a final Jeopardy? Geo Nerdy, Jed Nerdy, whatever it is.
Jep Nerdy.
Jep Nerdy.
And the winner of the final round is the winner, apparently.
So yes, I would call it as two levels.
Correct.
But you said 5 rounds. That would be
It's 4 rounds, but technically the first 3 rounds are level 1. The
right.
final round is level 2.
Gotcha. And then there may or may not be a final Jeopardy, Jep Nerdy, which would maybe count as a 5th round.
If it's a draw.
That would be something to ask via Mike, but I don't know.
He asks chat normally if there's a draw or a final one, doesn't he?
Normally, but I think this time he's going to be more prepared. So,
Yeah, I will probably be asleep when it starts.
oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, he did invite me, but I will be unconscious as well.
Oh, wait, does it start at 8 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Pacific?
Let me
If it's
check.
8 p.m. Eastern, I'd probably be up for the start of it.
Oh, yes.
And
I said, there's no way I'm going to adjust.
5 p.m. Pacific.
Oh,
So it
okay,
would
8
be
p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern, yes.
Well, child.
You'd only be in the first round bird anyway. Your knowledge
I'm
is as
not.
bad as mine.
Yeah, I'm not in the game. I just to watch.
There
Oh,
are
I,
a few that were on standby for possibilities. One of them being Andy Trekker, depending on how he feels and if he's available. And I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the chat. Please feel free to go check it out. Set the reminder so you're there to watch me lose, assuming I'm on.
Well, you are on. You're listed.
I'm listed, yes.
Yeah. The shot shouldn't take effect till the morning, generally. That's what we've all found, because Bird went first, I went the next day, and Joseph went the day after, and we all had a bit of a wobble the next day, didn't we? 3 of us in a row. And you said you didn't feel quite right the next day.
I didn't
Should be all
feel
right.
quite right after on the first day. I had a headache,
Yeah.
and so that let's see here now. Really, yeah. And sleep good, JP's. Thank you for
Take care, dear.
stopping by. And I was going to talk about Star Wars, but since nobody wants to come on the panel who gives a shit about Star Wars,
She knows about it. We're trying. um, in the third film, my favourite bit is when he gets frozen.
that's the second film.
Carbonite.
Carbonite. Is that the second film? Oh,
Correct.
then that's when it gets released in the third one, isn't it?
Correct.
So the third one. Yeah, I like Luke controlling everyone with his Jedi powers in the third one when he walks in to save Leia and Hans and Chewie.
And yes, I will add the other part that I like most about the second movie was I know. Leia goes,
You know.
I love you.
Ah.
I know.
My favorite is the beginnings.
That's the third movie.
We were
6.
talking about the third movie.
Now we're talking about the third movie. Now we are talking about the third movie.
Now you can say it, but
Said. So I just said it.
Oh, good lord. And Geek Hero Bubba says, I'm a huge Star Wars geek, but I am at work and it's busy.
Oh. Hey, Geek Hero.
And since
Also, favorite third part of third movie is when Chewbacca gets his Medal of Honor.
since this is going to be a regular day, I'm just going to say fuck it and go with the normal Morning Brew background. And I'll end up changing the name because who really gives a shit anymore? Ah, there we go. Now we've got the correct background in. And hello, Mr. Echo,
Hello, hello.
and good morning. Uh, so what's going on, everyone? It's just go to
I'm very sorry I've been useless for Star Wars.
Well, you can talk about something else while you still have time. Because I know
Okay.
we're over your usual hour mark, so whatever you
I've
have to
got a
say,
few
go for it.
um, putting
And
me on the spot.
no fucking history lesson either.
No, no. I don't want to do history lessons. Um, let's see. Well, funnily enough, in the UK, May the 4th for the Doctor Who community is known as Tom Baker Day.
Ah,
Yeah, little known fact there, which no one probably else knows apart from the UK. Not that I make a big deal out of it, because I know May the 4th is Star Wars Day anyway, so.
I know even less about Doctor Who than I do Star Wars.
Wow. Mm.
all right. I'm just taking the time right now to rename the stream because, like I said, we're keeping it.
So I did like the big machines with legs. That's in the third one, isn't it?
He's also about super.
Walkers.
I don't know
Yeah.
what
Are
they're
they
called.
called AT walkers or just walkers? Cap.
Well, they had the AT-ATs in the third one. They had the Imperial Snowwalkers in the second one.
The big
Right.
four-legged ones that you have to wrap a wire around the legs
Yeah.
for them to fall over. What are those?
And all I remember them being called was Imperial Snowwalker. I know there's another name for them.
Okay. But they're not AT walkers?
They were
AT-ATs?
smaller, the ones in the woods, weren't they? They were shorter.
Yeah, they would look like mech suits, but they weren't mech suits.
Yeah.
Those I think are the ATs. Now I don't know if the AT-AT is a separate thing or what. There was an AT walker in Mandalorian
Ah.
attacking a village.
Okay, let's take the description out.
I like the bit where the two logs hit one of them and squish it. Very satisfying.
And these will find.
I didn't think that was very likely.
What?
And the double log being released at the same time. That walker just happened to be walking exactly equal distance between the two logs.
Well, the
No,
creepy little Ewoks were quite clever, weren't they? Sorry, Captain.
that was preposterous, but still.
It was satisfying watching it get squashed with two logs. I'm sorry. I like that bit.
Yes. was
Yvette likes
satisfying.
seeing two logs. We've heard her. She said it of her own free will. She's very satisfied by seeing two logs.
Yep, she did say that.
I hate you, Bird.
There we go. There
I
we
like
go.
the
I've taken care of the
non-mechanical violence of a log. smashing some metal. Be it there were two of them. That makes no sense either, does it?
Let's see here. Go back to the chat. Finished editing everything. Yes, Carlos says Tom Baker Day.
Oh, yeah, but Carlo would know he's in the UK. Yeah. It's only here, Carlo. They call it Tom Baker Day.
And yes, all-terrain armored transport.
Oh, there we go.
Said, oh, the chicken
ATA.
walker.
The chicken.
Yeah, the one in the third film was definitely not as stable as the big armored whatever walker.
Yeah, but they were like smaller versions, weren't they, to get through the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, they only had 2 legs versus 4. More easily
yes.
tripped up.
Yeah. Logified.
So. Oh, crap. God damn it, I knew I missed something.
What'd you miss?
Oh, I changed almost all the description, but I left one little detail in. So I'm going to have to go back, open that back up, and edit it more. Yay. I love editing. Not why I don't make content. I mean, I'm working on something now, but again, I don't know how Bird and others do it so easily. Okay, we're going to take out that part right there. Goodbye.
Okay, so everyone in the chat, what was your favourite part of the third movie?
And there we go. Yeah, I think I'm done with that. Okay. Oh, cool. We can remove that one now. Yay. Okay. Save changes. Exit that. I'll have to make the image change when I'm done being live. All right. And Carlo is dropping off to sleep. Can't stay awake any longer. Thanks for the stream and have a good day. Good night, everyone.
Night.
And Carlos says, praise the soup. No, Joseph, I'm not even highlighting it. No.
Was he?
There were 6 episodes. 6. You're talking about the fake episode 9. No.
Not seen him.
And as Carlos says, praise the soup. Enjoy a good brew, as long as it lasts. And as always, hail Kuroga.
Thank you, Carlo. Always good to hear that.
And Arvik Saunders says the speeder bike battle.
Oh yeah, through the woods. Yeah, that
Yes.
was epic. That was epic, actually. Yeah, good, good call. I'd forgotten about that bit. Yeah, that was a good bit.
Hmm. And seeing has, let me go ahead and share this out again, see if I can actually do this without the original title in there. No, we're not going to do that. There we go. And I'm going to put no Star Wars talk. Will I
Well,
have,
we have.
well, we don't have to do anything
Yeah.
because
No, I meant we have tried. We,
we
you
tried
know.
and failed. So
Okay. Well, I started strong with the date of the
yes,
launch. Yeah, I was there when it was launched in the cinema. I can say that.
yep, absolutely.
And it was better than the Star Trek movie by far. The first
Oh,
one.
agreed, agreed.
Which isn't difficult because the first one was shaped.
It wasn't quite as bad as number 5, but yeah, it was. Sorry, too
Yeah, you're
long.
right. Five was the worst. But
If
yeah, no.
it had a good editing, um, the original would be better. Just take out all the shit that makes it so
Yeah,
long and boring,
yeah.
like all the shots of
Passing through
Spock.
the different bits. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
It
speed
was
it up a little
boring.
bit. Yeah, and I guess good morning, Robert Green. Happy May 4th. And
Good morning,
yes,
Robert.
the original intent of this shit show changed from what it initially started as to whatever the hell it is now. Uh,
Yeah, Bud and I have been fine. Oh dear.
let me see here. Is there anything coming up that I got a notification for? Uh, not currently. Let's see if there's anything I see notifications for. Let's see here now. First is going to be uh, nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. I have nothing against the Asian Pacific Association Heritage Month. I I I, I like Asians. In fact, that's but that's not an interest. I don't care about subscribing to YouTube Premium for that.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see here. Of course, they're showing YouTube latest posts. They're showing like ones from days ago. Yeah, that's always fun. Let's keep up to date, YouTube, please. Let's just start with that. go with ones that are actually relevant.
We lost Bird.
Okay. Unfortunately, we've lost Bird. And good morning, Geeks and Joy.
Morning, honey.
And Bird is back.
Misclicked.
Ah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's shower time for Geeks and Joy, so he will not be on.
Mm.
He won't be here. By the way, Geeks and Joy does say, by the way, Bird found the clip for you. I think I
Thank
know what
you.
he's talking about. I think I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
So, yes. Um,
We're not going to spoil it, though.
no, actually, I will say it is Star Trek related.
Mm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Hmm.
I mean, Bird of Prey. That's really, yeah. I don't think you need to say more.
No. No.
I don't want to spoil any surprise that might be there. So, okay. Well, what time are you going on, Bird?
I'm in for 4 p.m.
Okay. Bird is aiming for 4 p.m. Eastern to start today, which is going to be cool. I may or may not be awake then. I don't know.
I'm in bed by then, aren't I? I always miss yours, Bird, because you're on when I'm
Well,
asleep.
it'd be bloody 10 p.m. there.
Yeah. But I get
Or,
up really, really early.
or 9, I don't know.
Or if I could promise you 2 massive logs.
Oh, Lord.
Even if I tried to stay awake, I wouldn't be able to.
Will you be there at for Chris's thing?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
I will. Yeah,
so
yes. I'm not missing my Stargates.
that's good. And I'm not seeing much coming up. Of course, check out Commodore Ty. He's always got content uploading. I don't know how the hell he does it, but yeah.
I did enjoy his Chernobyl stuff he did. They were really interesting.
I didn't see any of that yet.
He was reviewing the documentary, which I'd
Right.
already seen. It was interesting to see his reviews on it. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can always get a new perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to hear other points of view on these documentaries. Mm. Yeah. Docudramas. I don't know what you call them now.
Don't know either. I think you're having a candy or something.
No,
A
sorry.
man.
No.
Okay.
My bracelets were rattling.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No problem. It just sounded like a cello around a
Yeah.
package.
No, bracelets.
And morning, Jesterson.
Morning, well, afternoon, Jester.
Afternoon. Sorry, see, I don't remember. For fuck's sake.
Mhm.
I remember Random Minutes it's afternoon. He says,
Well, Jester's the same as me, so.
for fuck's sake. Okay. Random Minutes says, I was in Ukraine 18 months later. I got a good view.
Dare I ask of what?
Uh, that would be the
Oh, Chernobyl. Yes, of course. Yeah, sorry. Wow. Yeah.
uh, oh, oh, I just heard from a friend of mine.
Hmm.
Her sister who's pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Um, well, one of her new cravings now is ketchup.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Well, see, the they have, let's see here, 3 kids so far. This is the fourth. Um, the first one is a son who is just like his dad, who adds ketchup to practically everything.
Hmm.
And then this is the fourth one, and yeah, already know it's a boy,
Watching it. Hmm.
and the baby has already been named. She's like 22 weeks long. She's already picked out a name for the baby.
Well, if it's their fourth, they're pretty in practice now, so they're getting ahead of themselves. Yeah.
So, well, they wanted something that was, they don't plan on having any more, so they just wanted something that,
Hmm.
she named it after something that she liked, and then a family name.
Oh,
So, you know, that's that was important to her. So that, you know, I think that's why it was easier to pick the name this time.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and oh, Lord, and of course, since then I never bought a single battery. I am recharging everything by touch.
Joseph, I'm not even looking. I know that's from him.
And no, no, it's
Mm.
not actually. The name is from a um, video game series.
Oh, Mario? Really?
Not no, no,
Good. Because that'd be cruel.
not not Mario. I'm expecting Bird to break in any second now with the
Mario.
incorrect. That's what I thought. With the incorrect pronunciation.
I
Is he
pronounced
not
it
in the
wrong, did I?
shower yet? Or is he already out?
What?
Well, I figured that was and the random minute says Link. Wow, good guess. Although Zelda would have been a good one, but that's a
Hmm.
girl's name. Duke Nukem. Yeah, that would be a no, Yosef. That would be a no.
Spyro.
Oh Lord.
That was cute, that dragon.
Uh, ah.
Well, I hate to do it, Captain.
Oh, trust me. I know you need to go.
I'm very sorry.
Don't worry about it. And Robert Green
I'm-
asked, "Hey, who does those Stargate stuff? I'm a big fan."
Yeah, Stargate's brilliant. Absolutely
And
brilliant.
you can watch that on TWTG content. He's going to be doing one tonight. So make sure to head on over there tonight or whatever the hell it is where you are, Robert Green. Tomorrow morning. I don't know. Anyhow, on that note.
It's 4 a.m. in the UK, I can tell you that.
Okay.
If that helps anyone.
Yes. So, thank you for stopping by, Yvette. It is
No, thank you for having me.
always a pleasure to have you on the show. And I'm going to be talking to you about something later having to do with this. So,
Okay. All right, darling.
you have a good
Good
day.
luck with your shot. If I
Oh,
don't
yes.
speak to you before. And Bird, you have a great day. And much love to the chat as always. Take care,
Always, yes.
everyone. Bye.
Take care, Yvette. So, Captain,
Yep.
it's me and you.
Yep.
Let you even know.
Let's play a game of chess without a board, just in our heads.
How about global thermonuclear war?
How about a nice game of chess?
Let's see here. I suck at chess, so you win.
Ah, my perfect record continues. I accept your surrender.
And so what's going on, Random Menace? And yes, the link is in the chat. It's pinned to the chat. So
Let's see. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday. I don't know. It's like my creativity is being drained. I'm under some kind of spell. Maybe the moon is in retrograde. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a whatever.
I need an astrologist. We should put out a wanted, like a want, whatever. I can post it on Craigslist. Wanted for YouTube community astrologer. Noted astrologer.
I would rather visit a proctologist?
As an astrologist can predict those things, meteor crashes. They can tell us how our future is going to be. They can tell us what the way the planets are and the gravity and whatnot. Some really smart people have been astrologists or listened to astrologists in their life.
Yeah, sheer luck. Sheer luck.
I had a dream last night
Yes.
that I accidentally became the leader of the Church of Scientology.
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't know where my brain came up with it, but I just had I was like, what happened was I was walking past the building. I went in and it was like the club, but much nicer. There was like a whole bunch of like pool tables and poker tables. And like, it was almost like a giant, movies, movie triplex, quadplex, whatever, Googleplex, but without the movie screens, but with everything else, games and food and all that stuff. And I heard people arguing, like, we made this big thing, but we've got nobody to come here. Like, why? Maybe we should have had members before we built this. And I came in and I was looking down like corners, and I could tell that they were like, some type of, I don't want to say cult, but some type of fringe religious movement. And I was trying to keep my distance from anybody, but I was really like interested in exploring this place. And then I ended up in the backyard, and this old dude comes in, and he's apparently was their current leader, and he falls over, and I catch him, and he's like, oh, he's like, when was your whatever? I don't even know what word he used. And I was like, I be honest, I'm not a member. He's like, what? You've never been confirmed? And I was like, well, not in this. And he says, where's my book? And like his last thing to do was confirm me and then make me the leader as he died. And then so I don't know. He was the old leader, but no, it wasn't Tom Cruise. It was some guy I'd never seen before. Just an old man. He kind of collapsed into my arms, decided I was the new leader of the church, and then he died, and everybody's looking to me as to what to do next. So I got handed basically. I don't know if it was actually Scientology or just a Scientology-like religion. Apparently, some lady said I was lucky because usually the procedure to be confirmed, you have to take this shot that's very painful. But it was legit, so.
Well, it definitely sounds
Unfortunately,
like. Go ahead.
I woke up before I could order them to do anything of value. And my heart rate was racing when I woke up, because to me it felt real. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. This is nuts.
Well, yes, we do agree. It was probably a little crazy, a little nuts. And good morning, not Ryan Johnson. It says, hello there in YouTube land. The story sounds like how Bird became God Emperor of Koroga.
Well, except that nobody died to make me God Emperor of Garoga. I was born into that position. Also, I wasn't giving up my Karogan citizenship to join, so I would have added it as a second title, not combine the two. Been God Emperor of Karoga and, Savior of the whatever church. Or spiritual movement.
Sounds like an interesting dream.
Just one of several.
And guess your Sid is back. Sorry about that. Had a med delivery. Back again. Cool. Glad to hear you're back. Hopefully everything was delivered as it should be. All right. And 47 Yorktown says Pope Bert the First, leader of the Church of Karoga.
No, Karoga's not really a church, but it's close. Some people want to treat it like one. It's okay. It's not discouraged, but it's not encouraged.
Oh, absolutely. We're never going to discourage it, but why? Yeah. Wow. So, you said you're going to be going on at 4 p.m. Eastern. Is that correct,
That's
Bert?
the plan, yes.
And it's going to be a bed life stream versus a normal.
Yeah, it'll be a
Tuesday?
bed life because I didn't get to do bed life yesterday. So we'll do Dear Bop. We'll do, general discussion. Maybe I'll rant about something. Let's see. There, if time permits, there may also be a Mamo Pray tale.
Ah.
I was given the heads up that she does have a tale. I don't know the details of which.
Well,
but
yes, tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern for the possibility of a Mamo Pray tale.
That's why I'm eating it one morning, was holding it. This.
And
I pulled it apart, pulled the sausage out.
I think on that note,
You know.
I will thank everyone for joining me today. Everyone who's on the panel, Yvette, Berta Prey, thank you very much for coming on. And yeah, have a good day.